Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawnie. So today I'm with you for another collab with our gorgeous Angie. So she well, we actually both decided what we were going to do together, but she was the main reason why I wanted to get these absolutely gorgeous gloss sprays. So because I managed to get a little bit of money over Christmas, I actually ordered them. So the one thing I did say to our lovely Angela was, please can we use the gloss sprays? Never used them before. As you can see, they're all still sealed, so this is my first time using them. So excited. I love that noise. Oh, I do. I absolutely love it. So I have them. Right, let me just sort of make some space because I have made myself a little cardboard box to do some spraying in because I've got all new storage, so I don't want to ruin it straight away with these sprays. So that is what we're going to use. We are allowed, well, we're to make a tag and it's to be from card. So I have this Tonic Studio card and it's quite a heavy weighted card. So this is 300 GSM, so really nice. I got this in the sale actually last year, and I'm using the cream one just because that's the one that I pulled out. So we are to make a tag and it can be any size tag that we like. So let me just, I'm in the middle of a couple of projects actually at the minute, so I've got bits and pieces all around me, but I've sort of stopped and thought, no, I need to do, I want to do the tag now. So I'm going to do 4 inches and by, that should be about 8 1/4, is it? Let me just check. Yep, so it's 4 inches by 8 1/4, so that's the size that I'm going to use for my tag. We are also allowed any black ink pad, a black pen and a white pen, and 1 stamp set without words. So we're not allowed to use any words for this at all, but I've picked this indigo blue one because I really want to use this image here. I think she would be gorgeous on this. So I also like the flowers as well. Are we allowed to use more than 1 stamp? Because I was thinking that would be lovely in the background. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Don't know, but like I said, this is going to be my first time ever playing with these stamps. Not stamps, sorry. Glass sprays. So excited. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to turn this into tag shape. I know how lovely Angie, she buys her tags, and I must admit I should actually buy some tags so that I have some in, but I tend just to make it out of stuff that I have, right? But yeah, I don't know what stamps she'll be using. She's really good, like I mean really good at Expedia. She knows her stuff. If you want to know anything about anything, she is the person to go for. I have learned so much of her over the last year. Can we stamp the image? And I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to interpret how I want, and hopefully I won't get put on the naughty step. Right, let me bring in my cardboard box. So there we are. And let's have a play with the sprays. So by what I understand, whatever colour you put as your base, do you know what, I'm going to turn that over so that this bit's flat. I've got my lace everywhere, so I've been playing with my lace trims as well. Right, move them out the way. There we go. Okay, so by what I understand, whichever colour you choose first and you spray down, that's the colour that is going to be your most prominent one. I think that's the right words. And then the other colours that you put on top are they don't turn into mud. They sort of blend in together. Yeah, that's by what I can't explain it as well as our lovely Angela can. So yeah, you need to listen to what she says. But we've got, I'm liking the ocean. Now I'm doing the lady and I'm thinking I really like the eggplant. I really like this magenta colour. Do I want to do Julia and do the lime green, because I love it when Julia does those colours. Or I like the turquoise as well. Oh, this is so hard, and I like the fuchsia. I think the only colour I'm not sort of fussed on is this olive one, but I bet when you spray it, it looks gorgeous. I love that. I love that sound. I really love that sound. Right, definitely going to use my white. Maybe, because I don't like it, how about we go for colours that I wouldn't normally go for? So let's go for cheddar, olive, lemon, and then I need like an accent, like, will that go purple, pink? Oh, I don't know. Should we just go for it? Right, do you know what? I'm just going to go for it. Right, those are the colours we're going to go for. Yeah. This is either going to work out really, really nicely or really, really badly. So, yeah. Right, I do need to take all of these off. So I'm not sure if I can do it, if I'm strong enough to do it. It might be a job for the husband, but yeah. Right, okay, I'm going to shake these up. I'm going to take the what they're called, packaging off, and yeah, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So let's get started. I think, do you know what, as this is the colour that I'm not that sure on. Let's make it the oh, it started leaking. What have I done? Anyway, just had a little bit come out. I'm wondering if there's, yeah, right. Okay, so what I know about these is when you use them and you've sprayed, you must clean them, otherwise they will get clogged. So, oh, there we go. So I'm just going to spray the whole tag with it. Oh, liking that. So let's clean that, because like I said, we must always clean them off, otherwise they will get clogged. And then I think I want to bring in this gorgeous cheddar. So Angela's probably looking at this and thinking, what are you doing, Dawn? Oh, I like that. Just there. Yep, really like that. So let me clean that off. Now I am going to leave this to actually dry. So I'm not going to dry this, because apparently it's supposed to be a lot better if you leave it to dry, so you get that cell action happening. Right. Oh, love. So yeah, oh, look at that. I really, really love this. I want a bit more of that colour in. Yeah. I say I want a bit more, and then I'm ended up putting loads in. I don't know if you can see, but that cell action is happening. Doesn't that look good? Now these are not colours I would put together. Personally, I would not do it. And I've only done it because I really wanted to have a play. And I thought, you know what, let's play with colours that I wouldn't normally play with. Oh, look at that. That is leaked everywhere. Oh dear. Right. Yeah. So that hasn't been on properly. Okay, right, never mind. Just get it all over me before we even start. Right, and then a little bit of the bright yellow. I don't know how this is going to look. I think I may be going a bit overboard. That's leaking a lot. Right, okay. Right, make sure that's on properly and cleaned. Oh, I'm loving how it's going. Yeah, definitely loving it how it's going. And then, do I want to add a bit more? Do I want to add white in? I don't think I do. I think I'm quite happy with leaving it how it is. Yeah, I really like how that looks. So I'm just sort of, yeah, tipping it and letting it all. Oh, I love that. I really love that. Right, okay, let's leave this to dry, because obviously we want that cell action. Do you know what I'm going to do? Now, I haven't taken the wrapper off this one, but, oh, no, do you know what? Let's be brave. where is it? I'm going to bring in the night one. So because, and I'm not going to spray it though, I'm just going to drip it on. I just want to see what it's like. So I'm just having a play with them really. But I'm loving how that looks. Right, and let's make sure this one is tightly on. Give it a really, really good shake. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I just want to drip like little bits on and just see what happens. Oh, look at that. So just dripping it in like so, and then yeah, we'll see how that turns out. I think I want some more of the pink on, so I'm going to do the same with that and just do some drips on it. Yeah, I love it. Just add some more. There we go. Right, okay, I am going to stop now because I'm going to end up just ruining it, I think. Right, let's see how that dries. Once it's dry, let's come back and let's put our tag together. But isn't that looking good? Like I say, Angela knows these sprays so well. I think she's on like her second batch of them. She loves them, and she's got a lot of videos on her channel that that go into detail on how these work. I really do highly recommend that you watch it. I mean, I love them. And I've only just started playing with them, but I'm loving how they are reacting. I'm just making sure they're all closed. Yeah, I just think that looks absolutely beautiful. And like I said, I know that one of the things for these sprays is to leave it dry naturally, because you get a better look than what you would if you used your heat tool. I've got to say though, I really want to use my heat tool. I want to see what it's going to look like when finished, but yeah, we're not. Now, I've not used a gesso on this tag, so I'm thinking that it would probably look different if I was to use gesso. So I think while I'm waiting for that, so I'm just going to put this on here to dry, and let's put this out of the way, because what I'm thinking is I'd like to see how it reacts to gesso, and yeah, I think that would be quite nice. So let me grab this bit of paper, and you know, I'm just going to do this and then I'll make something with it. So let's pop that there. Let me grab my gesso. Right, so I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to quickly put a coat of gesso on this, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I'm back. Right, okay, so we've got gesso on here. Excuse me. So let us have a play. Right, what colours should we go for? So I feel like I want to go with the different colours to what we've just done. So we've got marine. I think that would be quite nice on. Definitely want to have a play with the turquoise, because this turquoise is just divine. Yeah, I think I might go with the blues, because we've got this one as well, which is ocean, which is absolutely gorgeous as well. So yeah, let's go with the blues, and I think I want to add some of the pink in as well, because I think that will be nice, or the purple. Actually, I might add it in the eggplant, so I'll have to undo that one as well. Get rid of these. I need to make sure these are on properly. Okay, and the eggplant. So we need to give these a really good mix. So let's see how they perform with gesso. I mean, my tag off to the side is looking amazing. I'm not going to lie, I really love it. So really shake them up. Okay, let's take the packaging off this one, because like I say, we'll have this. I think I'll use this one other than the the fuchsia. We've already used the fuchsia. The fuchsia. So, right, okay, let's give these a good shake. Oh, what colour do I want to start off with? That is the question. Right, I want to take them out of here. I'm thinking, actually, I might start off with the ocean. Yeah, because I really like that one. So, again, making sure I'm giving it a really good shake, because we've got some bits at the bottom, so you want to make sure that they're gone. Okay, and then, so let's have a go. Oh, look at that. Liking. So as you can see, that cell formation is started straight away, so it is so much better to use your gesso. I don't know why I didn't prime it anyway, but you know, one does forget these things. And then I want to bring in this one, which is marine. So again, making sure it's really well adhered, and then I'm just going to spray that corner and maybe a little bit there. I'm liking it a lot. Okay, and then I want to bring in the turquoise, because I think that would be nice. Oh, give it a good shake first. That would help, wouldn't it? Right, so I'm just going to spray that down the middle. Oh, and look at how that is looking. I mean, doesn't that look just divine? What about night? Let's add a bit of the dark one in. Again, let's give it a good shake. So I really am just having a play, but I'm loving how that how the cells are forming. I mean, doesn't that just look absolutely gorgeous? So there's that one. Let's add a bit of eggplant, just for contrast, I think. And let's give it a good spray. So I'm just actually going to go all over and then wait and see what happens. And as you can see, that colour is pushing back through, so that turquoise is pushing back through. You've got the ocean pushing back through. Oh, yeah, I think these have become my new favourite sprays. Right, the last thing I want to add is I'd like to add some white in. Yeah, we need to add just a little bit of white. Oh, look at that. Yeah, love it. I mean, that just looks like a galaxy effect now, doesn't it? If I just put my hand over there, actually move that, oh, doesn't that look amazing? Right. Oh, I'm really pleased with that. I've got an idea of what we're going to do with this piece, so I'll do a separate video for it. But I did get a request for inchies and twinchies, so yeah, I think we can use that with this. But doesn't that look amazing? That is gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, definitely my new sprays. I love the fact though that you've got the colours seeping through. So it definitely works a lot better with gesso than without. I'm not going to lie, it's still really nice without the gesso. So here, but you've got more cell action happening with a gesso base. I mean, this is what near dry. We've only got a few areas, but my tag is looking amazing. I'm loving it. So yeah, I'm going to leave these to dry, and then I'll come back. I'll do a separate video decorating these ones up, but I'll be back with the orange tag. So yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I'm back. I've just reread the brief, and it says 1 stamp set of your choice. So it's a stamp set, but no words. So I think we can get away with using this. So, right, I want this big one because I want this to be my background stamp. Now, I don't want this perfectly sort of the impression on this to be perfect. I do with the girl. That's why I've got my Stampin' platform out, because I've decided that I want to use the black soot and to get a really nice impression off your black soot, you really do need to stamp a few times. So yeah, but like I said, with this one I'm just using it for background. So yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Is it coming up on the camera? It actually, do you know what? I think I may have to change my, yeah, I think I'm going to change my ink, because that just wipes off quite nicely. So, yeah. I don't want that, so I'm going to change it. Where is the lid? There it is. So I'm going to change my ink, my black ink, to, I think I'm going to go with my archival ink. See, this again, this is where our lovely Angela, she knows all of this. She knows which inks to use with what, and yeah, I'm literally just playing around and having, oh, now this has got words in it, so I'm not sure how. Let's see if we can avoid the words. I didn't notice that before. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so again, just want to sort of avoid any words, because we're not allowed any words. Oh, I did say to Angela, this is going to be really hard, because I like to add words to everything. So yeah, this is definitely, I'm dropping everything now. This is definitely a hard one. So yeah, thank you for the challenge. Okay, so just like that. Yeah. Oh, I like it. I love it. I really, really love it. Right, okay, I'm just going to clean that stamp off. This stamp set that I'm using was actually free with issue 2 of the Indigo Blue magazine, and oh, I love it. And it's become one of my favourite, yeah, one of my favourite stamp sets. Right, so I'm just going to pop this in here, and let's pop these on like so. And then where am I wanting the girl? I think she hasn't, I was making sure that she doesn't have, yeah, I think maybe there. Or actually, what about there? Let's do it there. So again, just using my archival ink. I'm going to do this a few times because I want this to be a really, really nice jet black, just so that we've got the contrast there. But that's why I'm using my stamping platform, because I want a really nice impression. That's not good enough, so let's do it again. I'm actually thinking that maybe it would have been better to do it on a separate piece of paper. So this is definitely out of my comfort zone, as most of you will be aware. Yeah, really out of my comfort zone. Not something that I'm very much used to. Right, okay. So I'm liking that. Let's I will be coming back to that because I want to put black around the edges as well. Okay, right. Yeah, that's as dark, I think, as we're going to get it. So I'm just going to wipe off all the excess and put that back up there. And then let's bring that back in. Okay. So this is what I've got now. I do have the luxury of a black pen and a white pen. So let's see if we can, with the white pen, make her face a bit more so it stands out a little bit more. Yeah. So I just want to do sort of a little bit of highlighting. Now whether this is going to get ink all over me. Whether this is going to work out or not, I don't know. So, but I like the idea. So we're just going to sort of go with it. And like I said, I want it so that it just sort of highlights. So I'm just sort of colouring it in. So like I said, I really haven't got a clue how this is going to look, but you know, you don't know, do you, really, until you try. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Okay. I feel like I need to add some more highlights to her face. Right, I need to get some better pens, I think. Do I have a piece of paper that I can just scribble on? So this is actually a Signal rollerball pen, gel pen, and it used to work lovely on everything, but I'm finding I'm struggling with it more and more. What about this one? So I think this one came from Craft Box, if I remember rightly. So let's see if this one works any better. And it seems to, although I don't like that. I'm not too sure on that. I think because it's not standing out, I'm just going to bring in some more card, because I think I'm going to stamp it and cut it out, because I'm just not happy with that at all. So yeah, let's just grab another piece of cardstock. Again, I want it like black, so really deep dark, yeah, jet black, because that's obviously what we're using. Yeah, and I think we'll fussy cut her out, just because I'm not happy with how that is looking. So yeah, okay, so I'm gonna stamp this a few times. So I know that if I left it on the paper for the ink to soak in, we would get a lovely impression, but I want this as black as I can get it, so it really stands it stands out. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, see, that's looking lovely. I think a couple more goes over and really get it to soak in. Oh, there's a bit of the stamp there. I mean, that's looking fab. Yeah, really pleased with that. See, we're not allowed any embossing your powders or anything, because I think I would have ended up just putting some black embossing powder on it as well, but we're not allowed them, so I won't use them. Now, because that ink, it takes a while for this ink to dry, let's just give it a quick blast, and then we can work with it straight away. Okay, so love how that looks. Just making sure it's, yeah, it's dry. just double checking. Right, okay, so I'm gonna fussy cut this out, and then we'll use this on it. So let me just put that in there, because that can be used for something else. Okay, so now we're only allowed one black ink pad, because I would have brought in my Distress inks, so we'll just have to work with what we have. This is a really tricky challenge. Now, I love minimal like amounts of items to play with, so a minimal amount of products. But I have to say, this one is definitely a challenge. I'm loving it, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it, but trying to work out what I'm going to do, and especially because we can't have any words, that's really hard. I know that our lovely Angela, she works quite well, and she doesn't put words on all of her projects, so she's probably loving this, and she's probably thinking, ha, I've got Dawn. No, she probably isn't, but yeah, I have to admit, it's not as easy as I thought it would be. Although I didn't think it was going to be easy anyway at the beginning, because of the fact that I couldn't have any stickers or any words or anything. So okay, I mean, straight away I'm so much happier with that. Now we are allowed our our sprays, but our gorgeous Angela didn't say that we couldn't have a paintbrush. So let me bring them in, because I'm going to colour her in just using a paintbrush and bring in that colour. I think that's what I need to do. Right, just standing up just to grab a couple of paintbrushes. I'm hoping they don't ruin my paintbrushes, but let me just do some water. I have just realised that paintbrush might end up being ruined, but never mind. Forgot to put water in when I was doing my yeah, after I did my gesso. So right, okay, so let's move this off to the side. So I want to use some of this eggplant, so let's get a bit of that on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some on my mat. There we go. And I'm only doing that because I really don't want to drop it everywhere. I'm sorry if I'm sniffing loads. I'm suffering with quite a few allergies at the minute, which is a bit annoying. So I haven't taken my antihistamine yet today, so I feel like I'm sniffing quite a bit, so I do apologise. Okay, oh, like that. There's another little flower. So we are using them to paint with. Oh, do you know what? Should we let's have a play, because I want to see what will happen if we sort of drip these into them. Although we've not put gesso on, so I doubt much should happen, but we're going to have a try. And just dot them in and really make those flowers look gorgeous. Right, okay, well, I've got this blue on. I think I'm just going to paint it around the edges, because I do want this to sort of stand out. I'm thinking it might be the wrong colour, but I have it on my brush, so that's what I'm using. Right, okay, let's have a look, see how we're looking, because that's going to go there. Oh, right, I'm thinking that I want the cheddar. So again, I'm just going to tap some onto my mat. I'm not going to put much on. And I think I would like to have, oh, let's have some of the lime green. I've not actually opened the lime green yet. Where's my scissors? I've just had them. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut that off. Right, and then, because I think the lime green might look really nice, and then yeah, so we're just having a play really. And then let's drop a bit of that on my mat. I think that should be more than enough. And where's the night? Because this night spray is gorgeous. So, oh, do you know what would have been a nice colour if we could have got a red in this, yeah, in the gloss sprays, because that would have just been absolutely gorgeous. Right, okay, so I've done that. I want some of this yellow so she can have a yellow face. Why not? Nothing to say that she can't. Okay, this night, I definitely want this in. I'm going to sort of push it around in places, so I'm going to put quite a bit on actually around, And then I'm going to get some of this and just dab it in. Just like this. Now I want some of this lime green. So yeah, just to bring that colour in, because I think that would look lovely. Ooh, how nice is that looking? Yeah, really liking that, and I think it's going to stand out beautifully as well on our piece. So I'm sort of just dotting now just the colours, so just like that, just to sort of blend them in together. Okay, right, that is all I'm going to do for that. Now I am going to use my heat gun to dry it. Now it is a plastic, so it might end up with like a bubbling up, but I'm perfectly happy with that. Well, I'm more than happy with that. I think it just adds to it, doesn't it? Right, what I'll have to do is get I have like a blade that I use to get all big messy bits up anyway off my mat, so I will do that later. Right, let's give her a blast. And she's looking absolutely gorgeous. Right, okay, so that should do. But how nice. I love this corner. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And there, I mean, doesn't that just look lovely now? Really like that. So that's going to stick onto there. So let's just move that off to the side and move my brushes to the side, because I'm wanting, got a finger dauber here, and I'm going to use my black to go around the edges, just to darken them up like so. So definitely would have been better if I'd used gesso. I can't believe I never gessoed my tag. I think I was just so excited about starting the project and actually using my my gloss sprays that, yeah, the most basic of things went out of my head. So highly suggest that you do. Yeah, oh, look at that. I love adding black to edges. I just think they always make them look so nice. Really nice. I'm very tempted actually with the flowers of adding some of the bright colours on. Okay, so all the way around. Really get in there. And some areas I just like a bit darker than others. Oh, I love it. Yeah, like that. Right, so that's that bit. This feels really stretched. I want to put a word on, and then I want to go around this as well. Yeah, just to sort of dull that white down, well, the cream, because I think it is just a little bit too bright, and the only brightness I sort of want to keep is her face, but I am bringing in some of that black as well. Oh, I love it. I really love it. Okay, so the last thing that is to do, let's stick this down, and then the last thing is just to do some doodling. and then I think we can safely say that we are finished. But I have enjoyed this challenge. It's been difficult, but it's been fun at the same time, and you know, it's learning curves as well. So I didn't like what I'd done underneath, so we've just stamped it out on a piece of paper. I shouldn't be on the naughty step, really, should I? Anyway, if I am, I'll face the consequences. Okay, so that looks lovely. I love how that just stands out. So, I mean, we didn't have any colours, but we did have our sprays, which have got colours in. So I've just used them for, yeah, for that. Right, I'm just going to put that over there. And then my black pen. Now, I've got this. However, I do have some new pens from Faber-Castell ones that I think might be nicer to use. What does SB mean? Oh, soft brush. Ah, soft brush. I like it. So that's a brush. Right, let's use, and then we've got fine. And then we've got a chisel one. What's this one? This is the extra small. Right, which one shall I use? I'm thinking actually of using the soft brush. So let's pop these back in there. And yeah, let's use this. So you stick down, stay stuck. Okay, so I'm just going to, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but I am going around, and we can. I'm just doing a doodly border. So, oh, this is lovely to use. Like so. I'm feeling I want white splashes, so I'm going to bring in, once I've finished, I'm going to bring in the white spray, and we're going to do some splashes, because yeah, I feel like I need splashes on this. It'll be interesting to see how they look as well with it being the same spray. So I do like this pen, it's very nice. And it's definitely a soft brush. Okay. So just going all the way around, nearly there. Right, so there's that. And then I think I want to go around here and just darken up around it. So just like this. I'm wondering, I'm not sure if it will or not, but I'm just wondering if this will, oh, if it reacts to water. And it does, because yeah, I think I want a shadow around it. So yeah, I like that. So let's pop a shadow around. I'm loving those colours together. I really, really do like how it is looking. So I'm just going to go around with this. And then, okay. And that just helps my focal point to stand out. So yeah. Okay. Right. Oh, I like that. I really like that. Like, love it. Love, 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 love it. Right, white splashes. Right, I do want to cover that up. So I'm just going to grab this post-it note. Perfect. Give this a nice good shake, and then, yeah, let's just stick that down. We're just going to pop on some white splashes, because I think it just finishes a project, doesn't it? And especially one that doesn't have any words to it. Oh, I love it. So if you want to see how this is done properly, do go over and see our lovely Angela, because she knows what she's doing. Yeah, she's just amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I am so chuffed with this, and I think it's come out lovely. And I really like it. I love what I've achieved. Yeah, definitely love. I was going to do some doodling with more white pens, but no, I'm just going to leave it. I like it as it is. I think it looks really nice. I do feel like it is missing something, but I know what it is. It's just a word. However, it wasn't on the brief, and I think that this just looks absolutely gorgeous. So I hope you've enjoyed this collab. Hopefully we'll be back with another one. So we'll have to get our thinking caps on and see what we can do next. But yeah, that is it from me today. Like I said, if you haven't already gone over and had a look at our lovely Angela's channel, please do subscribe to her as well. She's awesome, and she is a wealth of knowledge. But that is it for me today. Thank you for watching. Please do take care, and we'll see you very soon in another video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.